Good morning, Frederick. Rise and shine.
Hi, I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
With a big smile, she brightens up your day. Fills up your day.
Hi, I'm Sue Shepard from Stommy Sue Consignments, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, yes, you're watching Good Morning Frederick. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, September 17th. I'm your host, Danny Gurry. Boy, have you been to the fair? I think everybody was at the fair this weekend, I only went Friday, and last night. We went to check on Mama Cone's pound cake, got a third place, not so shabby. She's upset. She thinks that if it was chocolate, the chocolate chips and chocolate icing, she would have done higher, but I don't like chocolate, so she made the white chocolate version. So next year, there is always next year for that. Kind of fun to enter stuff in the fair. Have to give props to my daughter, Brody, who spotted it. Not easy to find your item, I didn't think anyway, amongst the hundreds of other entries. But what a great way to get your fair passes and add a little bit to the fair. Last night when we went, obviously we checked on Mama Cone's cake. We walked around some of the buildings. I haven't done that in actually a long time, really gone in through all the buildings. We looked at the chickens and the bunnies. Oh my gosh. I mean, there was a rabbit that looked like a cat. I'm telling you, it's crazy. These kids are awesome that raise these animals and enter them into the fair. Of course, I had to spend a little bit of time watching the little ducklings walk up the little slide and then slide down into the water. And now I know why my father spends hours watching them. Adorable. It was so fun. We also checked out, we were there on Friday night. There was only, I don't think any of the birthing animals had actually birthed yet, because obviously the fair just opened. I think they had one baby who had been born like the week before. Adorable. Of course, I want to take them all home. We had piglets that we saw there on Friday night, but when we went last night, we missed the calf being born by like 2 hours. It had been born at like 4:50. We weren't there until about 6:30, but we didn't get over to the birthing till about 7:30. That is unbelievable. Those poor cows. And some of those cows, one of them is overdue by like 10, 11 days. She looks so miserable. Oh my gosh. The goats look so miserable. They are so big and ready to give birth any day. So if you've not been over to the birthing tent, it is fascinating and amazing and just so, so cool. Great Frederick Fair does a lot with education. The wool tent, which is right next to the birthing tent, talks all about, they've always got somebody in there who's knitting or getting the wool all together for yarn. It's really, really cool. So I hope you get to spend some time at the Frederick Fair, not just the rides and the food, because, well, that's awesome because we did that too. I have to also say, I'm getting ready to interview, I think they're called Fresh Squeezed, Please. I think they're the lemonade maker. And I'm going to interview them next week. They're already on my calendar, but I thought, I'll stop by and see them at the fair so I can get some footage. So while I'm talking to them, I actually have something to show. So Mama Cone, my daughter Brody, and I went over there. They are actually underneath the grandstand on the left side. So it's building 7, left of the entrance to the grandstand. They've actually refurbed that building, that area underneath the grandstands. Very nice now. Air conditioned, looks really cool. Actually, if you're looking for a place to have an event, even like a small reception or a little party, really, really nice in there. Anyway, happened upon them. Said, hey, I'd love to get some footage before we meet next week about this. I am telling you, those lemonades are some of the best I've ever had. They weren't too sweet. They had such good flavor. I had I think it was called the cactus pear. I kept calling it the prickly pear, but cactus pear lemonade. My daughter, and then I got the fruit, the pineapple on top in a separate cup. Wait till you see this. 32 ounces. Delicious. Brody got, I think the Barbie was what that one was called, which was like blueberry something. And then Mama Cone got like the orange dreamsicle lemonade. They were so refreshing, not too sweet. And I mean, really, these guys, I can't wait to talk to them and find out how they've done what they've done. Then we went to J&B Seafood for dinner. And again, I typically don't go back for actual dinner a second time at the fair. I always go back to snack. I got to get my little sweets, little hand food. But we actually got dinner, sat down. I have to tell you, the people that work at J&B's, the cashiers and the people cooking and all of them, they have got this stuff down pat. I don't know. I think they could give Chick-fil-A a run for their money. They were friendly. They were moving. The line, though long, 3 of them, moved very quickly. Only complaint is that they need more room. My big booty trying to slide between the tables that are very close together because they're trying to pack as many people as possible, give you a big place to sit and eat, which is great, actually. And I'm really just kidding, but they do pack them in. Little tight. I almost dropped my whole tray. Mama Cone had to catch it. Things were flying. I didn't lose anything, thankfully, but it was very close. But great job to the workers at J&B Seafood. They have, a system down pat, working really well. So I want to thank them. And it was fun. Got to get to the fair if you haven't already. All right, a show rundown for you today. Got your giveaways for you. Chris Michaels will be here from WFMD's Morning News Express with your local news, weather, and sports. I'm going to tell you what's happening in Frederick other than the fair, because there are other things happening this week and this weekend, plus some dates for you to keep in mind for the near future. And then I'm going to check out Frankie Barwell, who's a local business consultant. And I have a chat with him about how he wants to help local businesses grow. I take a look back with Sawyer McLaughlin to talk about Boomtown, the movie about Frederick. I love it. And I chat with Patty Hurwitz, who's celebrating 25 years cancer-free with the Pink Ribbon 5K and the Pink Ribbon Gala, which are coming up. And we talk about how she's turned what can be obviously a very scary time into something phenomenal for our community right here in Frederick. And we love Patty and we love the Hurwitz family. They've been a part of Frederick for 100 years, basically. So we thank them so much. All right, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are getting there, people. We are getting to 1,000. I wanted to hit 1,000 by the end of this month. So we've got 13 days left to get about 89, 86 subscribers. I want to thank Shannon Flannery from Everything Frederick and More, and Tara Flannery, who monitors and does all the adminning with her mom, Marianne, their mom, Marianne, and Angie King, who are the main admins of Everything Frederick and More. They shared a post giving people free tickets to the fair. Their Jack Pass. I think there's free tickets to the Demolition Derby if they subscribed to Good Morning Frederick. And it was funny, on Saturday at In the Streets, I was like, my subscriptions jumped up by like 20 people in the last few hours. And I hadn't even seen the post. And that's when I realized what they did. So I thank them so much for the support, continued support of this show. Couldn't do it without them, really. They give me a place to interview and a platform to be on, which I love. I want to welcome all the new subscribers, especially since In the Streets as well, and all of you new subscribers to win the tickets. Hopefully you continue to tune in. And if you want to know what this show is all about, well, it's all about Frederick, the people, the community, the happenings. Hopefully it reminds you what a great place we live in, because I do think Frederick is a great town and has so much to offer. You just have to take advantage of it. If you don't take advantage and you complain, well, that's a little on you, isn't it? All right. Well, this is the first step because I'm going to give you as much as you need to know about our great town. All right. And don't forget about the podcast. We are on platforms like Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeart as well. Please check that out. And part of my kind of mission is to utilize this show to give back as much as I possibly can to local nonprofits. So right now, if you buy any Good Morning Frederick merch, I am donating the proceeds to Christmas Cash for Kids. And that is now through December. And I cannot wait. I've just placed the order for some winter merch, long sleeve tees, some fleece are coming in. And what else? Some ornaments are coming in as well. And I got to look at maybe a beanie, a hat of some sort. So I'm going to talk to Hannah at Specialties about that. But also went to Boscov's yesterday. They do have some stuff on sale and on clearance. I picked up 5 twin-sized quilts. Were half off, so I paid $12.50, so not bad at all. They do have some sheets on sale as well. I didn't get those yet. I used whatever had been donated, plus a little extra so far to grab those quilts. So I'm also going to scour all through the interwebs, to see if I can find any stuff on clearance. I'm going to check out Pennies because I usually have a coupon at Pennies. So if you have like Kohl's Cash or anything like that you want to donate or give to me or pass along, I'll take it and I'll go shop and find the best deals. All right. We'd love to hook up Sleep in Heavenly Peace with as much as we can so that they can spend the money that they have on the beds themselves to get all of our kids here in Frederick County off the floors and in their own bed. And if you pick up anything, you can drop it off to the home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street, right in downtown. Shop is open Thursdays to Sundays. And otherwise, please, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You can do all of that, Zelle. I think you should be able to QR code screenshot off of that and send it through. If not, just message me. I'm happy to send you the details, but happy $5, $10. Actually, if you can do a couple, 2 or 3 people do $10, I can get some sheets or another quilt for sure. All right, let's get this Tuesday rolling. It's kind of a gray day out there, but it's sunny right here. I promise you. I want to thank our show sponsor. We help you move, no matter whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country. Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make that process easier. They can pack you up. They can pack the truck. They can drop you off. They can do whatever you want them to do, but they will be there for you. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a great supporter of this community of Frederick. WeHelpYouMove.com is where you can find them online. All right, let's check in with Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express. Well, good morning.
Good morning. So, Danny, you're going to have to bear with me today. I had to run down here. I don't have my headphones, as you can see. So in order for me to hear you, my mic has to be off. So there might be a little bit of talking over more than usual. So I apologize in advance.
Always excellent. It's good. It's good. All right. Well, I'm just going to let you get right into the news because I don't want to have too much craziness going on for you today.
All right. Well, let's do it. Let's get into the not horrible news for today. And a Frederick man who was charged with the stabbing death of another man last year and I found out it's not hookah, like I said yesterday, it's hookah. Hookah Lounge was found guilty of one offense, but acquitted of the other three, according to official records. Daryl Lynn Prue, 33, was convicted of possession of a firearm by a prohibited person, but found not guilty of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and a use of a firearm in a violent crime. And in other news, a Frederick man was sentenced on Monday for a fatal shooting last year. Jeffrey Whitney Byron Jr., 32, was given life in prison with all but 40 years suspended. He will also be placed on the 5-year supervised probation. Brian pleaded guilty in July of this year to first-degree murder for the shooting death of Taquan Cornell Palmer, 28. And taking a quick look at weather, well, fair time is today. Could get some rain today. Looks like a high of 79, overcast, slight chance for a rain shower. Tonight, cloudy, low of 65 with occasional showers overnight. And taking a peek in tomorrow, not much better news, unfortunately, for the fair. Rain early, high of only 75, then remaining cloudy with showers in the afternoon. And then tomorrow night, 62, cloudy with occasional showers. And that is your news and weather. Don't forget, me and Bob Miller today will be hanging out at the Great Frederick Fair over in the Building 9. We had a lot of our listeners who came out to see us yesterday. Come on out. We love seeing you all.
Yeah, I came out yesterday. You guys were already gone because it was the evening, of course. But I'll see you today. I'm going to stop by before heading over to the luncheon. So,
well, I'm hoping to see you tomorrow because we're going to be hanging out and we're going to be partying with the man of the day, Bob Miller. So, hoping to see you tomorrow with us.
I will. I will definitely be there tomorrow as well to celebrate. Can't let that go.
Yeah, you're not kidding. It's going to be a fun day. We'll be broadcasting live and a great 30-year career for the WFMD legend, Bob Miller. I'm so, I joke around. We joke around a lot and have fun, but I really truly am blessed to work with my friend.
Yeah. All right. We will see you over at the fairgrounds. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you later. Oh, my goodness. Technical. We love tech. We love tech. We love tech. It's great when it works, isn't it? It's great when it works. All right. Let's go to your giveaways. All right. We got that $5 gift card to the Station Market and Cafe. You can try it out. It means you get a free coffee, maybe a free sweet treat there. And you can just text Station. Of course, we got those Maryland Lottery scratch-offs for you as well each week. Text MDL for Maryland Lottery, and you can head to mdlottery.com for all the available games, and please always play responsibly. And we've got that Tree Trekkers 3-hour adventure ticket. If you text the word tree, that is good through June of 2025. So if for some reason you can't get there before they close up for the season, which I believe is maybe end of October or early November, you can still head out. I think they open back up in like March, so you got plenty of time. You can enter 24 hours a day. You can text anytime. 888-465-2944 is the number. You can do that. We'd love to hear from you. You can also send, of course, all your events and all that good stuff there as well. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to be back with all your events, everything that's happening in Frederick. We're going to have Frankie Barwell, the local business consultant, to talk about how he's helping businesses succeed. And we're going to take a look back at Boomtown with Sawyer McLaughlin. And, of course, Patty Hurwitz, who's celebrating 25 years cancer-free with the Pink Ribbon 5K and Gala coming up very soon. All of that comes up right after this.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining family beyond compare.
All right, let's talk about what's happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by the Taco Bar. It is Taco Tuesday. 20% off 3 tacos all day long. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza, right on Round 40, kind of between 40 and alternate 40, that little split. You can get a steak, chicken, al pastor, carnita, or fish taco today. Actually, you can get 3 of them, 20% off all day. There's also vegan taco options. And if you're feeling adventurous, they have beef tongue and small intestine tacos. Go to tacobar1.com. Mama Cone and I are going to Taco Bar tomorrow. We're going to be looking and sampling some of the food, and I am going to be doing the beef tongue and small intestine. I'm going to try it out. I'll let you know what that is like. Tacobar1.com. All right, if you want to know what's happening in Frederick, you got to go to the best calendar anywhere. And whenever you see somebody online going, hey, does anybody know what's happening in Frederick? Please send them a link right here to this page. You can just send it, promocircus.com/everything. Frederick events. You can do that, or let me know. I always post the link to, there is a bit.ly, a short link that you can utilize. That's a little bit easier. So I can send you that as well. But when you're here, clicking on that agenda tab will help you to see everything hour by hour. It makes it very easy to plan out a visit if you have somebody coming into town. Of course, the fair is open today. I'm thinking that it's been so packed this weekend from Friday because everybody saw the upcoming weather forecast and wanted to get in before it got not so great weather. However, tonight is carload night, so you're going to want to head out there. Hopefully it doesn't continually rain, but just $60 gets however many people are legally belted into your car admission, plus all you can ride wristbands. So if you can stand a few sprinkles or showers, hopefully that's all it is. You might want to get out there. Also, that starts at 2:00 today. So maybe if it's not going to be raining right away, you might want to grab the kids as soon as they get out of school if you can, or again, just kind of watch the hour by hour forecast that is happening today. Plus, you can always duck into some of the buildings if it sprinkles for just a little bit and check that out like we did last night. Also, the tons of programming that we have at our local libraries are all on this calendar. Tonight is the Demolition Derby at the fair. So that is a great, if you haven't been to that, a lot of fun. My goodness, it is. And we were at the tractor pull was last night. Stuff is so loud. Woo. Yes. Also, our Frederick Scottish country dancers. I ran into Helen Roth recently, who reminded me that they are doing that. Clover Hill Civic Association. I think it's just $6 when you show up. It's really fun. You don't have to know how to do anything. Kids, adults, anyone can join. And it's just a great way to get out and meet some new people and have some fun. It's Wednesday, tomorrow, you've got that Frederick County Animal Control Microchip Clinic. However, you may want to wait till October because they have a grant from Subaru. Remember, we heard that from Bethany yesterday that makes it completely free. But $20 isn't a bad deal that you and you don't need an appointment or anything like that. The Maryland double deckers, well, probably not going to be a good day to do this tomorrow if it's raining, but keep in mind, you can go to that link, marylanddoubledeckers.com, and find out all the different programming that they have. Excited for my friend Kristen Wojin, who is just named the CEO of Maryland Double Deckers. And I know she's going to do a lot of great things. And there's going to be some more fun stuff coming up soon with Maryland Double Deckers. The Flying Cows have their skills camps or skills evenings on Wednesdays at Crestwood Middle. You can do the 5 to 6 o'clock session, or they also have a 6 to 7 o'clock session you can see here. You can register, and I believe there is, like, you can pay based on how many sessions you want to do. But that's a fun evening for the kids. What do they say? 40 per session. So you can sign up for as many or as few. You can do multiple. And I think if you do that, you save some money. But they get to spend some time with the flying cows, which is cool. Let's see what else is happening. So tomorrow is the trucks and vans and figure eight demolition derby. So tonight is cars. Tomorrow is trucks and vans. You can check that out. Thursday. Oh, it's midterm. Wow. So the kids get out 2 hours early. Is that still happening? I haven't heard much about that. Now that I don't have kids at FCPS. But 2 hour early dismissal is what I have on the calendar here for Thursday. And then I do have that they're out 3.5 hours early on Friday for FCPS's Fair Day. So you can head there as well if you want to go. Hopefully the weather is nicer for that. Saturday is the Frederick County Parents of Multiples Kids Consignment Sale. I didn't change that. I updated a bunch of other things, forgot to update this. VIP entry is not 8 to 2. That's just the Friday evening for half hour. So I'll update that. You can go 8 to 2 on Saturday at the Walkersville Firemen's Carnival Grounds building, 79 West Frederick Street in Walkersville. If you have kids and you want to pick up some quality clothing and toys and things like that, needs, you can do that at their consignment sale. Let's see what's happening as well. Well, of course, we've got the Home of Everything Frederick is open. You can stop by and see us there. We've got the WVU football game that is happening at noon at the Orioles Nest 331, which is at 1037 West Patrick Street. It's down around the back of the shopping center where Burlington Coat Factory is located. If you're a Mountaineers football fan, you're going to want to head there. All right, the Love for Laughlin Hockey Championship Gala is Saturday evening, 6 to 9 p.m. Your tickets include all your drinks and all your food. This is a great organization that helps to raise awareness about sepsis. Laughlin, I believe, was 5 years old when he passed from sepsis because it just wasn't caught early enough when they were at urgent care and even at the emergency room. Love for Laughlin is working to educate providers like urgent cares and local doctors, especially like your primary cares, on what to spot when somebody comes in with certain symptoms. Very difficult because sepsis presents a number of ways, but they are working very hard to make sure no one passes from sepsis. And yeah, you can, that's going to be a really fun event. I'm sorry that I can't be there. It's Parents Weekend at University of Maryland, but that's going to be great if you love hockey. It is a casual fundraising event. They're going to have a Stanley Cup given to the person who donates the most during the evening. You're going to be able to have a shootout against some of the Hood College women's hockey team members. And it's going to be really, really fun. Again, sorry I'm missing that one because I really, really wanted to be here. On Sunday, you've got the Flying Cows has another skills camp at 10 and 11 a.m. also at Crestwood Middle. So if you can't do the Wednesday, maybe the Sunday is better for you. And of course, Sunday is game day at Benstown as well. We had a great time there last weekend or 2 weekends ago. You can head there.